All right, man. Adrian Wojnarowski is reporting that the Detroit Pistons are you know, in the search for a new general manager. Let's explain it. Let's break it down. Love talking Piston basketball. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out our Detroit Piston Talk playlist for more videos like this. And yeah, if you don't know the situation, Ed Stefanowski. Hopefully, I'm saying his name right. People get mad. Pronounce their names right. I don't get paid to. But Ed is the senior advisor. He been acting as the general manager. Malik Rose is the assistant manager. We could start there with Malik Rose. You would think they would upgrade or promote Malik Rose to the general manager. Ed Stefanowski was basically prepping him to take over the general manager role. Maybe he get interviewed, maybe he get the job, maybe he don't. Maybe they just gonna go through the hiring process and see who's the best candidate, But Malik Rose is supposed to be prepped to take that position over with. And it probably make more sense to hire Malik Rose if you feel that he's ready. Philadelphia plugged Elton Brand right on in there. You know what I'm saying? He's done a great job. Even though he can't really, do what he needs to do in Philadelphia, he wanted to trade Ben Simmons and the owner would let him trade him. So a lot of times when you talk about general managers doing a great job, may it be a Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, a lot of times it's if the owner allowed them to do the job they want to do. A lot of times the owner vetoes them from doing things they want to do, and we talk about that with the Pistons, with the Lions. Can Bob Quinn truly have full reign over the roster, or does Martha Ford force him to keep Matthew Stafford? Is the $1 billion question. But I think Malik Rose will probably get a shot. All right, I think he will get a shot at an interview process. But what they want, according to Adrian Wojnarowski in the ESPN article, what they want is a guy that's basically going to answer to Ed and work with Dwayne Casey. You're not going to get any good young or current good general managers or up-and-coming guys that's really rising stars that want to answer to somebody else other than the owner. Ed should just be the senior advisor. They should let the general manager come in and have full reign over the organization. And when you say full reign, that's if you want to keep Dwayne Casey or don't want to keep Dwayne Casey. He shouldn't have to answer to Ed. He should just have to answer to Tom Gores, and they should just let him follow his lead. Tom Gores should kind of, help Tom, make the final decision. You know what I'm saying? But if they want to get any prominent general manager in there, or they want a whipping boy, if they want a whipping boy, a boy that's going to do what they say do, then Malik Rose is the guy. If they want somebody that's going to come in and do the day-to-day operations that a general manager is going to do the personnel, and build the winner and be the architect, then they're going to hire somebody that's going to have full reign and not answer to Ed and not have to keep Dwayne Casey if he doesn't want to keep Dwayne Casey because you want to be cheap. And they was cheap when they took it, when they traded that pick away for Kevin Porter Jr. That was just being cheap, So I think this is a good thing if they allow this dude to have full reign, which it don't sound like they will. So if they don't allow him to have full reign, they're not going to get nobody. They're probably going to end up with Malik Rose. But, if I'm starting just looking around the league, I'm looking at Sam Presti from Oklahoma City Thunder, Masai Ujiri. I'm throwing as much money as I can to get those guys to leave where they at to come here. That's what I'm doing first. Then you can look at some old coaches as well too. I mean, George Karl, Donnie Nelson, you know what I'm saying? You could guys like that that's no longer coaching but may want to be a general manager. You also got to look at former players that's coming through the ranks. Sharif Abdul-Rahim is a guy that's really, really coming in the ranks. He's one of the top general managers, rising stars out there, young assistants. I'm looking at guys like that. So you pretty much, look at Phoenix. They went young with James Jones. He worked through the organization. Philadelphia went young with Elton Brand. He worked through the organization. So you might, just keep Malik Rose and upgrade him and just say, you know what, do what you got to do to build a team together. You know what I'm saying? Because other franchises are doing that with young players or players that, that ain't had a lot of years, retired, to sit there and they still young to be executives is what I'm trying to say. But, my thing is Masai Ujiri, Sam Presti, the two names we're going after. I'm throwing as much money as I can. Then I'm looking at the successful organization, who the Golden State got, who the San Antonio got, who the Oklahoma City Thunder got. That's where Sam Presti come from. He done an amazing job. Even when he was trying to tank, he still put a playoff team together with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Chris Paul, Steven Adams, Danilo Gallinari, Dennis Schroeder, done an excellent job. You know, and then you got the guys that went the super agent way. You know what I'm saying? The Knicks went to the super agent. Rob Pelinka and the Lakers, you know, Magic, they went the super agent way. So also you got the agent, and I believe LaMarcus Aldridge, former agent, also had a job with the Pistons as well at one point. So, you know, you got different phases that you can go. You can go young and up and coming, which that will put Malik Rose, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, and some other young executives out there like James Jones and Elton Brand. They get them an opportunity to really rise through the ranks. Or you can go, you know, you can go to other organizations, try to snatch somebody there that's been successful. Really, you probably looking at the Thunder and the Spurs and the Raptors. You looking at, you know, guys like, you know, organizations like that, you know, who's been very, very successful. And then you can go from the former coaches that know basketball, you know, but don't really, or the former players that really don't want to coach or whatever. You know, look at the guys like Jerry West. You look at the guys like, you know, George Karl. Well, obviously Jerry West not leaving where he at, but you're looking at George Karl. You're probably looking at, you know, some of these other dudes. You know, Jeff. Well, you already had Stan Van Gundy. I don't know if you want Jeff Van Gundy, but you're looking at these other dudes that, you know, that may be foreign coaches that just don't want to coach, but they can be general manager. They can put a team together. Donnie Nelson. I mean, you could just keep going on and on with those type of coaches. So, in my opinion, I don't know who the perfect candidate is for this situation, but you know, some young guys out there that probably deserve a chance to go out there and do what they need to do and get this shit done for the Pistons. But if they want a whipping boy, they want a dude that's going to answer to Ed and answer to Dwayne and keep Dwayne Casey. Malik Rose is just the perfect candidate. I mean, you know, he the perfect candidate. It's just no way to try to mince words around it. You know, if they want to go young, Malik is there. If they want to go somebody that's proven, they want to throw the bag at him. I don't know if Masai Ujiri will leave Toronto to come to Detroit, or Sam Presti will leave Oklahoma City come here. But I'm pretty sure some young executive out there that's a hot shot that need a chance. You know what I'm saying? There's a guy from Denver. I think Chicago was trying to get. I mean, Shepard down there with the Wizards. You could try to get him. You know, he in a messed up situation with a cat. So, you know, you really want to kind of pick off the organizations that's been doing really well. Golden State over the last years, San Antonio, Oklahoma City. They both got connections there. But the top two guys on my list is Masai Ujiri and Sam Presti. I throw the bag at them. And obviously those guys have built great winners and drafted well over the years and made great transactions. Well, I mean, how much better can it get? Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams, just keep going on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? So San Antonio, whoever run their organization right now, they done a great job transitioning from David Robinson to Tim Duncan to Kawhi Leonard to, you know, what they got right now. LaMarcus Aldridge and Damian Lillard. I mean, Damian Lillard, that's Portland. LaMarcus Aldridge and DeMar DeRozan, excuse me. So, you know, I think they should let whoever come in have full control over the organization. But if they want to kind of have a guy that they can control and kind of tell what to do, Malik Rose, just upgrade him. You know what I'm saying? But if you want a winner, you want a proven commodity, or you want a super agent, which I'll talk about in the video, then hey, you gotta let them come in and do what they want to do. If they want to fire Dwayne Casey, they can fire Dwayne Casey. If they want to keep him, they want to keep him. So I think this is a step in the right direction. That they're gonna hire a general manager. This shows that they know they have holes there, that they kind of getting competent with the organization, but also the super agent is there. You know what I'm saying? Would you consider, you know, trying to get Rich Paul? You know what I'm saying? Even though his Clutch Sports has got it absorbed in with another agency that absorbed him in. You know, could Rich Paul get somebody to run his organization while he becoming general manager? We'll see. I don't think he want to lose all that money he just got with that deal. So you looking at whoever the super agency is and let them come in and run the team. But me personally, I go, this is the order I'm gonna go in. All right. I go trying to get the known commodities that's hot right now, Masai Ujiri, and I try to get Sam Presti. If I can't get some of those guys that's in that realm, then I'm kind of looking at the young guys, you know, with Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Malik Rose is already with the organization. I'm trying to go that Elton Brown, Philadelphia, 76ers route, or I'm trying to go that Phoenix Suns, James Jones route with them running the organization. And then also you can look at, former players that came through your rank. Chauncey Billups. Don't forget about Chauncey Billups. You know what I'm saying? Can you convince Chauncey Billups to come in and pull the strings? You know what I'm saying? I think Tayshaun Prince is kind of working his way through there. So do you go former player, Chauncey? And also with Chauncey, he got Ed to lean on. So one of the guys I probably go after is Chauncey. If I'm not keeping Malik Rose, Tayshaun Prince is a guy that's trying to get in there. Two smart guys, you know what I'm saying? I probably look at them as well too. Sharif Abdul-Rahim, I'm looking at him too. If he truly rising through the ranks. So those are kind of four guys I'm kind of looking at bringing in. And then I kind of look at the super agents and stuff of that nature. So, yeah, I like the young guys. You got a young team. You got Ed that can, with a young guy, that's the perfect situation. If you don't want to bring a known commodity in, but you want to bring a young guy in that's going to need Ed and help make those decisions, Chauncey Billups, Tayshaun Prince, also Kenny the Jet Smith. He can be a guy that can come in and be an architect. Reggie Miller is another guy that if you want a former player that can come in and he knows a lot about basketball, you know what I'm saying, you could do it that type of way. You feel what I'm saying? So you can go young, you can go known. If the Pistons don't want to spend the money and they don't want to give nobody control, then you go young. Or you go, inexperienced. You go Chauncey, Malik, Sharif, Kenny the Jet Smith, Reggie Miller, Tayshaun Prince. You going with those type of dudes. Or if you want to go with a young executive that's already in the organization, you can also go there. But that's my personal opinion on the situation. So let me know what you guys think about the Pistons going to hire a general manager. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, description. Best way to donate is share the video. Let me know what you guys think. We go.